Yes, in this video we're going to be doing a big Savannah monitor feeding video. Now before you start throwing hate comments down in the comments about there being a rodent in the actual thumbnail, let me just explain that for 1 second. Now I was recently flicking through YouTube just seeing what was about to do with this topic because I was planning on doing this. Bit of research, you never know, and it's amazing how many views that these sort of videos get when it's live rodents or frozen thawed rodents being fed to Savannah monitors. The views are mental compared to the likes of my diet video that I done for a Savannah monitor. So I figured, hold on a second, that's wrong. Savannah monitors shouldn't eat rodents. They're not carnivores, they're insectivores. And yeah, I know that. You guys that are faithful to this channel, you guys know that. Well, if I do it like this, a bit of clickbait as you sometimes call it, then maybe I can get all those unknowledgeable people come over to this video and just sort of learn that they're not carnivores, they're insectivores. They don't eat rodents. Fur impaction is a problem with Savannah monitors. Fatty liver disease is a problem with Savannah monitors. So we're going to be feeding Hugo, my Savannah monitor. I know at this present time I've already filmed all the footage. That's his enclosure there, his lights are off, it's night time, he's fast asleep. But I've got all the footage for all that. They're insectivores anyway. So we're going to be feeding them a whole array of superworms. We've got a ton of superworms out of our superworm breeding farm. If you want to learn how to breed superworms, just click on that video just there. But we're going to feed him superworms. We're going to try and really get his motivation going, really get him aggressive towards feeding. We're going to get him to climb up the sofa. We're going to get him to race around, really start getting that blood circulating around his actual body, because fatty liver disease is a problem. And when they're stuck in the enclosure and just fed a rodent all the time, that's a massive problem. So if you can get them out, get them really working hard for their food, and their proper food, their gut-loaded superworms, their gut-loaded crickets, their gut-loaded locusts, and so on, then that just helps prevent fatty liver disease. We can get him climbing up the sofa so that I can really work the muscles. It doesn't really work that often, and put some real pressure behind the muscles, get his blood circulating through those muscles. Sorry if I'm a bit, I'm dying of man flu. I'm dying of man flu. I'm sorry I've clickbaited the video, but I've sort of told you that why I've done that already. Let's go on to it. We have my son helping out here, and he comes out with some little corkers with this video. Let's go. So he's not there at the moment, so I would assume he's into his burrow, down that back corner, underneath that log, and he's gone under the slab. So the way that we're going to get him out of the enclosure is quite simply, we're going to open it up. He is due a feed. We're going to get a superworm, and we're just going to basically hold it there. He will come flying out. The aim of the game is to have my knee there, get him to come out of the enclosure, over my knee, onto the floor, and then we'll get him doing a ton of running around us to really get those calories burning, that energy burning, the sort of heart rate up. We're even going to try and get him to climb up the sofa, so yes. Here we go. Jacob, watch your fingers, because Jacob fingers, oh here we go, Jacob fingers are just like superworms. There we go.
Did you just see that?
So here we go.
He's about.
Hugo's
yes,
out and about.
He's about on the floor.
Jacob, come on the camera. Superworm, and we'll just really get him running around. Burn some calories. This stops.
Yes.
This stops fatty liver disease. I apologise if you can't see much, but it is what it is. And then.
Can I try?
In a minute, then, little man. Let me just get him sort of. Oh, there we go. You can have that.
That's so funny, isn't it?
Let's get him up on the sofa, shall we?
Yeah.
We'll close the lid up on that so that he can't get it. And then...
Can I try now?
Wait there, let me try and get it up on the sofa. Coming up, mate. See if he'll get up. It's a big thing for him to get up here. Don't know if he'll be able to do it. You coming up? Come on then. Can you get up? Oh, okay then. Maybe he didn't even try that too much.
Can I try?
Let me just get him up on the sofa.
Isn't that going to
There we
be
go.
about in...
He's up on the sofa.
Yes!
So, there we go. It's all about using those little muscles that he wouldn't normally use in his enclosure. Sorry about the mess. And we just keep going.
Yeah.
And Jacob keeps moving you. Let's get him back down off the sofa.
Yeah, but they can still see you, Dad.
Oh, there we go.
Daddy.
Coming up and over, up and over. Hey, there we go. What's up, little
Look,
man?
the fans can see us still.
They can. Right.
So this time, can I do it?
Let me just get him back on the sofa. Yeah, come on, little man. Come on, Hugo. Up you come.
I want to try that.
There we go. You can do one on the... I'll get him down on the floor and then you can do it, okay, little man? Coming back down, mate. Come on then.
I'm just putting it like that, Dad, so
There
I
we
can
go.
see you.
Right, remember to watch your fingers because you don't want little Hugo to have your fingers for dinner, do you?
No.
Right.
Hugo!
Not too high. You've got to make it so that you can actually get it. Oh, he's had... You've at least got to let him have it. Right, here you go, mate.
He had a part. Let
So-
me try now.
There we go. Here you go, little man. So let me get this off the tripod and we'll have a look. Watch your fingers, Jacob, because Hugo's coming for you. There he is.
Hugo.
That's it. Get him really running nice and fast. And there we go. Watch your toes. He's over here.
He's over there, Hugo.
This is why you don't throw it, Jacob, because...
Yeah, but he stared at me. He still looked at me. Oh, you got him to stand up. Can I have a go now?
In a minute. Let's see if we can get his core muscles working and see if we can... Oh, he got it.
Can I hold that now?
Now, we'll get another one. Get his attention. Really get him running nice and strong. Over this way, mate. Whoops.
Now can I have it?
There you go. Remember to watch your toes, little man. I've got to put it near his... There you go.
Look, I just felt that.
Come on then. Donk. That's one way of getting the worms. Just totally obliterate the entire tub, mate. And then just before we go to get him back in, we get one on the tweezers. You go. Stick it in front of his face. Get his attention. Get him back up onto our knees and into the enclosure. Come on, little dude. Up on the legs. Hold on, Jacob. We'll just do this.
To try and see what I'm doing.
Ah, that one failed. He got it off the tongue, so we'll just grab another one and go again. Come on, mate. Up you come. All the way across. Up and over. Into the enclosure. Straight down. And I'll stick a couple more just down there for you, buddy. And there he is. Just having a bit of scrap.
They keep on falling. So maybe we might have to take the stickers off. Let's see if this one goes well.
So I do apologise for the slightly poor quality of filming there. It's extremely hard to get good footage for you guys and still keep an eye on Jacob and Hugo. The last thing I want is for Hugo to have a little nip at Jacob and for Jacob to get scared. So that's more important. Obviously, that's how it happens. But Savannah monitors are insectivores, not carnivores. They spend their entire day just roaming the savannas of Africa looking for their next meal. And they will just pick up one bit of food here, a little bit of food there, a little bit of food there. Now, it's not uncommon for them to have the occasional rodent, a furless rat pup. That's only around the sort of breeding time of the year in Savannah. But they just go around, nip a few. That's it for their entire year. So we're giving them rodents and it's causing fur impaction, it's causing fatty liver disease, especially, I mean, fatty liver disease on its own is a number of things combined. Small enclosures, no motivation for them to move around, and they're just going to get fatty liver disease with a poor diet on top of all that. I'm rambling on far too much, guys. Hopefully this helps the odd person here and there realise that Savannah monitor diet isn't rodents. You never know. If you want to learn what a proper Savannah monitor diet is, I'll stick my video just up there. You'll be able to see more information from there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you.